couple's choice dance of the series. So brilliant, Dev and Dianne.
Mr. Aladdin, sir, one wish or two or three.
Inspired, original, fresh, exciting.
You gave us everything we want, from footwork to timing, the urban. So fantastic.
That was out of this world. Keep it up.
It just makes me happy watching that. Dev and Dianne, so good. Well done. First couple to do the couple's choice. That is, you know, scary stuff, and you absolutely smashed it, Dev.
Thank you.
How much fun was that, oh genie of the lamp?
It was like the best fancy dress party in the world. But I love getting dressed up anyway, to be painted head to toe blue. It was so much fun. I loved it.
Absolutely phenomenal. Can we just remind ourselves what the judges thought of it all? Craig absolutely loved it. Shirley, speechless. Bruno calls it genius. And then Mopsy Mabuse throws this in.
This is one of those dances that we will remember like forever, ever.
Hey, you gotta take that. It's so, so good. How was it for you, the performance out on the stage?
Yeah, so, I mean, it's such a weird week leading up to it. You know, you go through a full range of emotions, and on the day, I just said to myself, you know what? Have to enjoy it, have to really get into it. This is the opportunity for my personality to come out. And just, I think you could tell the relief of all of that just at the end. I remember looking at Diana going, don't hug her, you're covered in blue. Oh, we're going for a hug, like, too late.
But you can't help yourself, can you, at that? Because getting through that, it's emotional stuff. Really tricky lifts from the two of you. One so tricky, you actually had to take it out. Tell us more about what that might have been.
So, like I said, we had a really good week. When we got to the Thursday, and we were like, it was such a shame because it was one of the last times we were going to run it.
It was.
And we're like, let's just enjoy it. Let's do this one last time. And we had this lift where Diana's on my shoulders, and we had an accident, and was just like, let's take it out. Mainly because I was getting so stressed out about it. I mean, it's such an awful feeling. Even though, you know, Diane's a pro, it's happened to you loads of times, you have accidents, but for me, I was like, I don't want to do it.
You feel that responsibility.
You really do.
And also, I guess pro dancers, you know, you're used to doing things like that, but for Dev, that is a responsibility to worry about your safety and stuff. So good decision made.
Yes,
to take
exactly.
it out. Save it. Couple of
Save
weeks.
it, yeah, we can do it again.
You know?
I think you're scarred for life.
Yes, I know. We may never get over that. Last week, we asked you, Dianne, what you thought your scores might be this week, and if you could get higher than your dance with Joe. Last week you did it, 36. It's all right, Joe, we still love you.
We still love you, Joe.
I know you must be so proud of him and the performance he pulled out of the bag on Saturday.
So proud of him. I mean, for week 3, to pull that out of the bag, I couldn't believe it. And I was so proud because he went out there and, like he said, he had the best time with it, which I feel like from the start till now, that's one thing. I was like, you just need to go out and put yourself on that stage, and you did.
You did.
You definitely did.
Makeup
the best
department.
genie I've ever
Can
seen.
we just say,
Makeup and wardrobe.
job. Claire online was saying, are you still blue? Can only imagine how many showers it took to get all of that off. Everyone was covered in it. How many showers did it take, Dev?
You know, it's so funny walking around like backstage covered in blue. So no one wanted to come anywhere near me. It's like, they're giving me a bit of a wide berth.
Something I said.
I had a sort of preliminary shower at the studios, in the male pros dressing room. Sorry about that, guys. And I used Strictly's towels as well. But no, we were still finding blue in us this week.
Yeah, my hands were, for once, not red.
I know. They weren't red from the hair dye.
They were blue.
Well done to the makeup team. You are still getting so much love and support online, especially from Miller, the clarinet player. Look at this week, people. That is dedication, people. This is becoming a thing, Miller. Look forward to next week's work. So this week you are dancing to Sam Smith. It's a cha-cha-cha. Let's have a listen. It's quite a sultry cha-cha-cha, isn't it? Every time I've looked around the studio today, I've seen Dev practicing. Come on, cha-cha man. You're obsessed. It's good to see.
I'll try and practice everywhere I can. So we got a Strictly WhatsApp group. We send each other messages back and forth, seeing how everybody is. And I mentioned this week that my cha-cha-cha is missing at least 3 chars. So fingers crossed by Saturday. Like, we're working so hard. Every day we're putting the hours in. But yeah, we're trying.
You're trying.
He was on a very important phone call today, and I looked over and he's doing the steps on the phone. I was like, you can actually stop for a second, Deb.
No,
it's
you
okay.
can't. You can't ever stop. I've heard you'd like Kelvin's hips. If you did, that's what it would look like. Just in case you're imagining. Quite strange. How is the hip action, though, Diane? Are you pleased with the cha-cha-cha? Pleased with the progress?
I'm very pleased with Dev's hip action. There could always be more, couldn't there? But no, he's great. And he said, I said, what's hurting you this week? He said, my hips.
Yes.
My hips are really
it's the
sore
right
this week.
Answer.
Yeah,
you're doing it right.
Exactly.
Keep doing what you're doing because you're brilliant. Dev
Thank
and
you.
Diane. So good. That's it for tonight. Join me and our boy Rylan is back tomorrow, 6 o'clock. We will have Chris and Karen here, Saffron and AJ, and Kelvin and Oti.